Welcome to the Midweek message. We're taking lessons from the book of Ecclesiastes, and I'm reading from chapter 9, verses 3 through 6, and I'm reading from the New International Version of the Bible. Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 3. This is the evil in everything that happens under the sun. The same destiny overtakes all. The hearts of people, moreover, are full of evil, and there is madness in their hearts while they live, and afterward they join the dead. Anyone who is among the living has hope. Even a live dog is better off than a dead lion. For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing. They have no further reward, and even their name is forgotten. Their love, their hate, and their jealousy have long since vanished. Never again will they have a part in anything that happens under the sun. So let's look at these verses individually. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 3. This is the evil in everything that happens under the sun. The same destiny overtakes all. The hearts of people, moreover, are full of evil, and there is madness in their hearts while they live, and afterward they join the dead. A common thread of discontent among people is that the same bad things tend to happen to people, tend to happen to all people, regardless of how they live their lives. The same destiny, Solomon says, overtakes all. That's an evil. It's a bad thing that happens during this life. Good people have no different destiny than wicked people. So this is an evil that happens under the sun. Why try to be a good person? Why try to live uprightly? Why try to treat others fairly? If the same thing will happen to you as happened to someone who is a liar and a cheat, why? Why try? This is an evil that happens under the sun. A great question for many people is, how can God be good and there be so much injustice and wrong in the world? That's a great obstacle for many. And then, expounding on that, the hearts of people, moreover, are full of evil. There's madness in their hearts while they live, and after they join the dead. People do crazy things. There's madness in their heart. They live with abandon. They do stupid things. Smart people do the dumbest things. Madness in the hearts of people and evil. One of the reasons for evil is because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. And so delayed justice, as Martin Luther King Jr. said, is justice denied. And so that being true, people's hearts are filled with evil and their judgment is impaired. And then after all this, they die. The same destiny overtakes all. If you live that way or if you live in a virtuous way, it really doesn't matter. This is an evil thing. Verse 4, anyone who is among the living has hope. Even a live dog is better off than a dead lion. So the things that Solomon said being true, why not just put all your emphasis in this life? Because if you're alive, there's hope. And a dead lion has less valor than a living dog. So why not put all your emphasis on this life while you can still do something while there is hope? Verse 5. For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing. They have no further reward, and even their name is forgotten. So at least as long as the person's lived, there's an opportunity for change. There's an opportunity to gain knowledge. There's an opportunity to lay aside a reward. But the dead, they're forgotten very soon after they die. They have no further reward, no more gain, no more profit. Put all your emphasis on this life, since the same thing happens to everybody, and just live that way, Solomon is saying. And verse 6, speaking of those that die and are soon forgotten, which includes you and me and everybody else, truthfully. Very few people will have any degree of fame that will last any significant period of time. Speaking of those people, verse 6 says, their love, their hate, and their jealousy have long since vanished. It was gone, the things that they loved, the things they despised, the things they desired, all those things are gone when they die. And those people will not have any part of anything that happens in the living world, the world under the sun, after they are deceased. Why not put all your eggs into the basket of this life? Same thing happens to everybody, doesn't matter how you live. That is a great evil. The only time you have hope is while you're alive. Everything is going to perish with you that had anything to do with you, and even your name will be forgotten. Great despair at the futility of life.